Ladies and gentlemen, the awards of distinction ceremony will begin in 2 minutes. Thank you.
Cruising smooth around town, the sun is shining top down, looking out to see neighbors who join me. And it's not hard to boost those in our backyard. Tag me, sign me up, let me show. Tag me, something fresh with a glow. Celebrate what kids create. Kids tag art so great. Tag me. Art that has heart invites us to take part. Easy to start, just do what is smart. Tag me, sign me up, let me show. Tag me, something fresh with a glow. Celebrate what kids create. Kids tag art so great. Tag me, sign me up, let me show. Tag me, something fresh with a glow. Celebrate what kids create. Kids tag art so great. Tag me.
Hi, my name is Izzy Falgus. I'm a junior in the creative writing department at Harrison School for the Arts. In 5th grade, I ended up winning a Tag Art Award. Art has always been a very important part of my life since I was a child, and I wrote this piece about it entitled Self-Portrait in a Journal I Filled Out 4 years ago. We look back through our old drawings, watch the yearning seep its way through the page, splattered and running like watercolor. Try to make art every day, make a habit of it as a kid. Hands smudged with marker soon turn matte pigments to dusty, shiny black, lining the sides and grown rough palms. Some vision seen through painterly eyes, shades of blue matured to gray, colors of graphite and shadowy sheets of paper. Some days it's hard to drag ourselves out that thoughtless void, But remember the child, only 10 years old, who would have given anything to be here. The child who spent hours sat in their grandparents' RV, watching the texture of dinner placemats permeate through colored pencil drawings. Who filled out backs of school notebooks, imitating icons and far-gone realities. Who traded meaningless handshakes for fist bumps out of crowded fears, who stayed holed up in their room, knees pulled up in solemn hiding. For that child, keep going. We look back through our old drawings, watch the yearning seep its way through the page, splattered and running like watercolor. Thank you.
But I was able to do that this year, and I would like to ask Foley Ingram from Scoopville Elementary to come to the stage and give you a catwalk and poetry quickly. Great. My name is Joe Taylor. I'm the Polk County Tax Collector. I've been the tax collector since 1996. Kids Tag Art is a program our office created about 20 years ago. And it was all designed to try to really encourage creativity, innovation, and artwork by children. When we first started out, I would go to the elementary schools to the grade American teachers, and I would talk to the kids about the tax collector office, which was extremely boring. But what I started to do was to take the special events where it had artwork, and we would show them the Florida State tag, or the Manatee tag, or the Challenger tag, and we would talk about what these tags were made for, what they represented. And then a few weeks later, I would get a thank you note from these kids. And they would design their own tags. They would draw their own artwork. So we said, worthwhile for the kids. So working very closely with the school board and a number of community sponsors, we were able to kick off the Kids Tag Art, which is now in 5th grade curriculum across all of Polk County.
I don't think I really had any like crazy feelings about it. It was just another assignment like that was in class. And my art teacher in elementary school, Mrs. Young, she was really great and I really enjoyed her class. I had her like all through like elementary school. When we were tasked with like that assignment, I just thought like I'm gonna draw my favorite thing. And I like drew a horse. And yeah, it was one of the ones that was selected for my school.
Do honorable mention.
Okay, Nancy.
Nancy.
You said it didn't go.
Being a judge for these past couple of years has been really fun. A lot of like the kids tag art pieces that you see have like an element of narrative to them, whether it's like talking about friendship or like athleticism or like they're expressing like their love for their family or their heritage. So I think those are the ones that are like probably the like most impactful for me. It's cool to see like how like kids from all different like kinds of backgrounds are expressing like who they are and where they come from, and they're really proud of it and they want to express that through their art.
Living off the grid.
Yeah, living off the
It
grid.
could be.
So my name is Nancy Puri, and I'm the Assistant Director of Fine Arts for Polk County Schools. One of the greatest things about this project is that it's all standards-based instruction. And all of our courses are built on the standards, the Florida State standards. And so we didn't have to modify our curriculum. We were able to implement this, and we had complete, authentic fidelity to what we were doing. And we could use what we were teaching anyway, like landscape and balance and how do you draw animals and things like that for this project. And then the kids were so excited because they got to buy a tag and have it on their parents' car. It's really nice.
These are the screws. You hold those. Are you good with screws? You know how to do that? All right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hold it in place.
Very rarely in education, and particularly in the visual arts, do we ever have anyone like Joe Tedder come up and say, we would like to put a sustainable form of income into your classroom.
Hey, good to see you.
When you first came to me and talked to me about it, I thought, you're my buddy. You want to do this? I'm all in. Kind of understood your vision, but didn't quite see it. But then I think back to your dad and how he invested in me when nobody else could quite see what I could become. Right. And then when you had the same temperament to invest in these kids in this program, because you had this vision to see what it could be, I was on board. I was all in at that point.
Well, the power is not in the money. The power is in the opportunity. And I think that's really interesting. I think that's what's unique about Polk County in many ways, is there's a sincerity about community involvement here with our students. And so that power fuels our kids, these opportunities for them to compete. I love the fact that we have real art classes in Polk County and not arts and crafts, where every student is kind of working on the same thing. We allow that innovation, we allow that self-exploration, and Kids Tag Art's no different. Yes, the sponsorship's great, and yes, there's scholarships, and yes, it pays for things and incentivizes our students who are the winners. But at the end of the day, there are far more students that participate than win. And that's what's powerful. It creates that unique opportunity for them to excel, to apply themselves, to take a risk.
You want to select all of them, and you have to narrow it down. You have to say, okay, we're going to have to choose 2 for each school.
So it's cool to see when kids have that little like streak of talent aside from just like doing the assignment, and you can see like they're actually like enjoying what they're doing.
That now tax collectors across the state are taking the work that we started here in Polk County, and they've created Kids Tag Art programs in different counties around the state. And that has now raised over $2.5 million for the elementary arts programs, just in a little thing that we started here in our office over 20 years ago.
Imagine seeing your child's artwork around the state instead of just on the fridge or in the halls of the mall. Polk County 5th graders were honored last night at the Kids Tag Art Award ceremony. Students were able to design their own specially licensed plates, which go on front of the vehicles, and then they can be sold online. Proceeds from these sales are then paid to the art teachers for classroom supplies. An exciting time for these little artists.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tracy Tedder, and I serve as the Executive Vice President and Provost at Florida Southern College. On behalf of the college, it is truly my pleasure to welcome you to the Polk County Tax Collector's Office Kids Tag Art Ceremony. To all of you amazing artists here this evening, this celebration is all about you. Your creativity, your ideas, and your hard work have brought something truly special to life. Each piece of your art tells a story about who you are, what you imagine, and the unique perspective that you bring to our amazing world. Being a part of all that you have created and accomplished is inspiring for us all. Your achievements are remarkable, and we are all so proud of each of you. To the families, teachers, and educational leaders here this evening, thank you for the encouragement and support you provide each day to our students. Programs, yes. Programs like this one flourish because of your ongoing dedication and nurturing the young minds and creative expression that we see each and every day. At Florida Southern, we believe deeply in the transformative power of education and the fine and performing arts. It's an honor to celebrate your achievements and to be part of a community that values creativity, learning, and ongoing opportunities. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce someone who is deeply committed to serving our community and to supporting the arts, just like this evening's ceremony, our Kids Tag Art. Would you please join me in welcoming our Polk County tax collector and, on a personal note, my husband, Joe Tedder.
Thank you, Tracy. It's, as you can see, she's taller than I am, so I have to bring the little podium out of here. Good evening. Please join me in applauding the amazing students at the Harrison Motion and Pictures Arts Department. They have spent countless hours creating that spectacular documentary. I'd like to ask those students to stand, please. Those students, Talon Mundu, Kim Vo, Quincy Miller, Takay Stratton, Alexander Akimstri, and Josiah Murphy. Thank you so much. They spent a lot of time putting together that video. I'd also like, thank you, another applause. I would also like to thank poet Izzy Falzans at the Harrison Creative Writing Department. I'd please give her a hand. Also, the talented soloist that sang the song today, Hannah Pierce, for performing an original Kids Tag Art song composed by Tyler Campbell and accompanied by Mr. Campbell. Please give them an applause. And the wonderful student musicians who performed the students of the Harrison School of the Arts Jazz Orchestra under the direction of Rob Lambert, who at one point in time I gave drum lessons. Thank you all so very much. Today we are celebrating 20 years of the Kids Tag Art program. And tonight for you students, we wanted to do something extremely special to celebrate not only the amazing artwork, but to remind you that the arts means a lot of different things. A lot of different types of performers. People experience the arts in many different ways. And so we wanted to do something really special tonight. And I wanted to thank my staff from the school board, the administration of the Harrison School of the Arts, to do something that I do not believe any other program that traditionally exists in the school district, to put together so many talented people to do something so unique and so very special. I truly appreciate it from my heart because I told them I wanted to do something different tonight, and they really have knocked it throughout the park. And just thank you so much, everybody that was involved. And I'm Joe Tedder. I welcome you to the 2026 Kids Tag Art Awards of Distinction Celebrate. We are here to celebrate 20 years of this program, and tonight is an amazing milestone. In celebration of the fine arts in all forms, we ask these talented students to perform for us, and we are so grateful that we did. We are also honored to recognize the fifth grade students that really this program is all about, and the amazing artwork that you have done, and those that are in attendance today. If we can give them a round of applause. We launched this fundraiser for fifth grade classrooms again 20 years ago, and we could not have imagined the success that we've had. To date, the sales of license plates that these students have designed has created, with the help of generous sponsors, which you'll hear more about them in a minute, but it has created over $725,000 for the elementary arts programs here in Polk County. Yes, that's amazing. Not only that, other tax collectors across the state said, we got to get on this. This is an amazing program that you started here in Polk County. So statewide, over $3 million have been raised for the elementary arts programs. We couldn't do it alone. I wanted to thank the superintendent of schools, Fred Hyde, and the school board for their continuous support of this program and their continued support of the arts program in general in the elementary, middle school, and high schools here in Polk County. This program inspires creative minds by showing students the real-world practical application, having them design their own license plates to emphasize the importance of the arts in education. It can be a civics lesson and an introduction to government and our office, but most of all, it is fun. And that's what learning's all about, making it fun. I wanted to recognize some very important members of our audience tonight. I'd like to ask them to stand when I mention their name. First, School Board Chairman Justin Sharpless. School Board Member Travis Keys. Regional Superintendent of Elementary Schools Beth Nave. Senior Director of Fine Arts and formerly, up until just a few weeks ago, Principal of the Harrison Art School, Kevin Levine. We also have in the audience two people that are extremely involved in the past as the former Director of Fine Arts, Beth Cummings and Frank Howes. Former Coordinator of the Fine Arts Department, Pat Lamb. And the program's founding facilitator at the Tax Collector's Office, Martha Rowe Burke. All of these individuals are instrumental in this program, and in particular, Pat Lamb, Frank Howes, and Martha Rowe Burke were the ones around the table saying we can make this happen 20 years ago, and their effort, their commitment has made it a success today. Now I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors. Our major sponsor is the platinum sponsor, and that is Southern Homes of Polk County. Southern Homes. We're also so grateful for their support and also other sponsors. D-Print, Legoland, Florida Department of Citrus, Tampa Electric, Regal Auto Group, Orlando Health, Publix Charities, Lawrence Kids, Florida Heart Research Foundation, Mid-Florida Credit Union, Baycare Kids, South State Bank, First Lakeland Tag Agency, Strong Trout Architects, Unlimited DPI, Hall Communications, Lamar Advertising, Paystar, ACT Environmental, WBF Radio, the Polk Education Foundation, the Polk Arts and Alliance, the Ashley Gibson Barnett Museum of Art at Florida Southern College, and the Florida Children's Museum. Isn't that an amazing group of sponsors? Kids, they believe in you and they believe in what you're doing, and it's such an easy ask when we go to these different groups and say, will you please support Kids Tag Art? And if there's anybody in the audience that now wants to support Kids Tag Art, Joe Tedder, 863-712-4930, 863. Do you know how to get a hold of me? Or I'll grab you. But please, the more sponsors, the merrier. At this time, I would like to ask Nancy Puri, the Assistant Director of Fine Arts, to come up on stage so that we can do what we're here about, which is calling all these different students on stage so they can receive their certificate, medallion, and you'll have an opportunity to see their beautiful art up on the screen. While Nancy has come on our board, I would like all of the sponsors that are here tonight, and as well as Martha Rowe Burke and Patricia Lamb and Frank Howes and the school board administrators to come up on stage with us, because we want you to have an opportunity to shake these individuals, these children's hands, and congratulate them on this distinct honor. So at this time, Nancy Puri.
Good evening. So as all of our esteemed guests and friends come up onto the stage and we get ready for the main event here, which is recognizing all of the students, I just want to say one more time On behalf of Polk County Schools, thank you so much, Joe Tedder, for 20 years of Kids Tag Art. Thank you. And I believe all of the students down here, we have some teachers who are going to help you when it's time for you to stand up. Make sure you have your little card in your hand and bring it, and you're going to come on stage. You're going to hand it to me, and we are going to get this party started, so to speak. All right? Out front. For this, you're out there shaking hands. Ashley. Ashley. And Corey. Just pull them back. All right. So if you're ready, all the students are ready, just come on forward. Here you go, sweetie. So this is Juliana Webb from Spessard, Holland. Victoria Parker, Spessard, Holland Elementary. Griffin Wilson, Babson Park Elementary. Finn Moore, Babson Park Elementary. Dylan Ramirez, Auburndale Elementary. Kevin Chavez Aguirre, Auburndale Elementary. Juan Diaz Roa, All Saints Academy. Elienid Valentin, Alta Vista Elementary. Jackson Reverend, Berkeley Charter. Davy Myers, Ben Hill Griffin. Annabella Palanco, Bellasita Elementary. Annabella, it just went through. Isaiah Jackson, Bartow Academy. Elliot Brannon, Bartow Academy. Kendall Manning, Bartow Academy. Carly Stella, Brigham Academy. Alana Soto Ortiz, Brigham Academy. Ava Salgada, Brigham Academy. Just wait. Riley Bender, Boswell Elementary. Sophia Arganol, Blake Academy. Okay. Sherelle Cooper Blake Academy. Elijah Pantalion, Bethune Academy. Ilion Jimenez, Bethune Academy. Julio Ovio, Berkeley Charter. Ava Paris, Caldwell Elementary. Is it Yamilet? Yamilet Marino Rivera, Caldwell Elementary. Edwin Liani Cordero, Candlelight Christian. Aaliyah Vale, Candlelight Christian. Kaylee Campbell, Carlton Palmore Elementary. Hey there. Kaisel Ramos, Chain of Lakes Elementary. Sophia Rivera, Chain of Lakes Elementary. Hannah Liu, Chain of Lakes Elementary. Ileana Rodriguez, Citrus Ridge Academy. Elisa Sanchez, Cleveland Court Elementary. Christian Ariza, Cleveland Court Elementary. Lorenzo Olivo, Code Academy. Genesis Perez, Code Academy. Azil Rivera, Crystal Lake Elementary. Renice Shellman, Crystal Lake Elementary. Liliana Go, Cypress Junction Montessori. Adelita Vera, Cypress Junction Montessori. Sadea Groover, Davenport Elementary. Eddie Garcia, Davenport Elementary. Alyssa Siren, Davenport School of the Arts. Kinley Wilson, Davenport School of the Arts. Abigail Robles, Dundee Academy. Brinley Rennie, Eagle Lake Elementary. Hi, Kyra. Kyra Jackson, Eagle Lake Elementary. Zoser Santiago. What? Jacques Santiago, Eastside Elementary. Yazira Torres, Eastside Elementary. Isaiah Lee, Elbert Elementary. Brandon Dunning, Elbert Elementary. Amaya Salinas, Garner Academy. Woo. Oh, hey. Serenity Campbell, Garner Academy. Fisher Scarborough, Grace Lutheran School. Abigail Lewis, Grace Lutheran School. Ashley Ramirez, Griffin Elementary. Anea Kyler, Griffin Elementary. Jada Cumby, Griffin Elementary. Vanessa Hare, Highland City Elementary. Mia Rivera, Highland City Elementary. Hey, Emily. What? Emily Swack, Highlands Grove Elementary. Roger Ramirez, Horizons Elementary. Brianna Adino, Horizons Elementary. Ruby Contreras, Inwood Elementary. Daera Crawford, Inwood Elementary. Natania Marquez, Janie Howard Wilson. Jason Smith, Janie Howard Wilson. Edwin Garcia, Jesse Keene Elementary. Kaylee Shook, Jewett School of the Arts. Shook. Amaya Woolery, Jewett School of the Arts. Wait. There, go. Caden Miller, Kathleen Elementary. Jace Welsh, Kathleen Elementary. Jonice Vera, Lake Alfred Elementary. Jolie Guzman, Lake Alfred Elementary. Hey. Okay. Everly Taylor, Lake Ship Elementary. Sasha St. Just, Lake Ship Elementary. Summer King, Lakeland Christian School. Emma Alvarado, Lakeland Christian School. Danielle Espinal, Landmark Christian School. It's got a fan club. Mariana Salas, Laurel Elementary. Alan Rodriguez Arce, Laurel Elementary. Nicole Lazo, Laurel Elementary. Nia Powell, Laurel Elementary. Jocelyn Tavera, Lena Vista Elementary. Abigail Bibby, Lena Vista Elementary. Lily Tong, Lena Vista Elementary. Draven Harris, Lewis Anna Woodbury. Amelia Miller, Lincoln Avenue Academy. Baylor Hartley, Lincoln Avenue Academy. Harper Bowden, Lincoln Avenue Academy. Michael Polanco, Loftman Oaks Elementary. Susanna Paradis, Loftman Oaks Elementary. Samantha Bueno, Loftman Oaks Elementary. Delaney Mueller, McKeel Central Academy. Layla Aquindo, McKeel Central Academy. Amelia Reddig, Medulla Elementary. Kiyomi Stone, Medulla Elementary. Matthew Wiley, Oscar Pope Elementary. Ethan Marquez, Oscar Pope Elementary. Xavier Perez, Paget Elementary. Daniel Daly, Paget Elementary. Giselle Olivo, Palmetto Elementary. Isabella Aragon, Palmetto Elementary. Kylie Hippensteel, Philip O'Brien Elementary. Abby Montero Saltos, Pinewood Elementary. Penelope Tran, Pinewood Elementary. Talia Davis, Polk Avenue Elementary. Iviana Mack, Polk Avenue Elementary. Angel Williams, Purcell Elementary. Arlexi Gomez, Purcell Elementary. Alina Thepvung, R.B. Wagner Elementary. Jamiliashka Gonzalez, R.B. Wagner Elementary. Noel Nugent, Resurrection Catholic School. Phoebe Mullen, Resurrection Catholic School. Charlie Kaysen, Ridgeview Global Studies. Thomas Rigler, Ridgeview Global Studies. Maya Turner, Rochelle School of the Arts. Nora Soderstrom, Rochelle School of the Arts. Vesla Loa, Sandhill Elementary. Alondra Marrero, Sandhill Elementary. Delana Howell, Sandhill Elementary. Emma Torres, Sandhill Elementary. Eliana Baum, Scott Lake Elementary. Valentina Tabro, Scott Lake Elementary. Julie Goico, Sykes Elementary. Janelle Roche, Sykes Elementary. Margarita Mendoza, Sleepy Hill Elementary. Cedille Figueroa, Sleepy Hill Elementary. Eliana Ortiz, Snively Elementary. Brianna Chavez, Snively Elementary. Symphony George, Socrum Elementary. Darylyn Perez, Socrum Elementary. Which one's first? Trey Norman, South McKeel Academy. Rachel Brooks, South McKeel Academy. Ibsen Ortiz, South Point Elementary. Cassandra Sorio Morillo, South Point Elementary. Sade Michelle, South Point Elementary. Araya Ryan, Southwest Elementary. Phoebe Zust, Southwest Elementary. Celeste Rojas, St. Anthony Catholic School. Alonso Rodriguez Diaz, St. Anthony Catholic School. Skylar Jones, St. Joseph Catholic School. Sammy Bora, St. Joseph Catholic School. Willow Voigt, Valley View Elementary. Sophia Luke, Valley View Elementary. Noah Quiros, Juanita Elementary. Anelli Martinez, Juanita Elementary. Bailey Allen, Wendell Watson Elementary. Jaden Whidden, Wendell Watson Elementary. Micah Lopez, Wendell Watson Elementary. Daphne Garcia Lopez, Wendell Watson Elementary. Finn Rollins, Willow Oak School. Omar Bankston, Willow Oak Elementary. Ellie Joseph, Winston Academy. Jacqueline Delera, Winston Academy. Jason Mulcahy. Jason. I think I messed up Jason's name. Ryland Austin, Winter Haven Christian School. Lauren Layer, Winter Haven Christian School. All right, guys. So, wait one moment. We don't want to leave anyone out. There was anyone whose name we didn't call or that came in late? Do we have anyone that we missed over? All right, guys, give them one more big hand.
All right. Now we're going to present our special awards. We have several of them tonight. And so we're going to start with, and it's my pleasure to bring to the stage, the president of Southern Homes, a longtime major sponsor of the Kids Tag Art. And then I want to just, you saw the video, but Greg and I have been best of friends since meeting in the middle school of band with Frank Howes, who I had the pleasure of introducing just earlier tonight as our band director. And Greg believes in the arts. He believes in the impact the arts has had on his life and my life. And I would like to bring Greg up here representing Southern Homes, our major sponsor.
Joe makes it look easy standing up here, so bear with me.
I'm here tonight on behalf of the entire Southern Homes team. We are proud to be major sponsors of Kids Tag Art, as we've been now for decades. We at Southern Homes believe the arts have formed and drives the qualities and characteristics of our team. Speaking from my own experience, it was a musical art in my life that prepared me in my career. And to stand before you today as president of Southern Homes, it would not have happened without the arts. I do want to recognize one person here that I'm still scared to death of, which is my band director, Frank Howes. He walks in the room, I start sweating. He was my middle school band director at Southwest, and I can honestly say there's been two people that have been very instrumental in my success. One is Joe Tedder's father, Joe B. Tedder, and then number two, Frank Howes, who never let me get away with anything and taught me the arts. All that being said, we're thrilled to be here and to be part of the program that builds qualities in students that lead them to success. With that being said, the winner of the Southern Homes Home Sweet Home Award is Samantha Bueno from Lothman Oaks Elementary.
If you need a home, go to Southern Homes. I would now like to bring to the stage Corey Little and Yashia Sowera. I have pronounced that incorrectly, and I apologize. They're representing Legoland, Florida, and Build Your Imagination Award.
Yeah, good evening. On behalf of the Legoland Florida Resort, we're excited to be here tonight to present the Build Your Imagination Award. At Legoland Florida, creativity and imagination are at the heart of everything that we do, and this award exemplifies that spirit. It's an honor tonight to support programs that inspire young minds to dream big and to express themselves. We want to tell the students who are participating to keep imagining, keep creating, and keep leading the way. Your designs and your creativity have the power to change the world. And with that, I'd like to congratulate our next award to Jada Comby from Griffith Elementary. Okay, to point out. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Legoland, and a wonderful basket of gifts for the award winner. I now would like to bring up Ashley Mills, that will be presenting for DPrint. Lane Hickey Wiggins, the president of DPrint, was not able to be here at the last minute. So Ashley Mills will be coming on stage to present the Design Excellence Award.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to present on behalf of DPrint, our awesome sponsor that does so much for us. I hate they couldn't be here, but their winner of their Design Excellence Award tonight goes to Kinley Wilson, Davenport School of the Arts.
DPrint is actually the company that prints all of the tags, and they have been involved in this program since the very beginning. I'd now like to bring forward Stephen Corey on stage, a world, and I'm not exaggerating here, a world-renowned wildlife artist that has received many awards. He's a longtime supporter and friend of Kids Tag Art. He's representing the Florida Heart Research Foundation tonight, the Heart Smart Award. Stephen.
Thank you, Joe. I'm going to stand up here. Good evening. Sure, I'm glad you guys are all here. I got to tell you quickly before we do this award how proud I am of all you guys, all the students. I get to see all the work and judge it, and it's just an honor. All the parents and the support that puts on this, and all the teachers that help. Thank you guys so much for being part of this. I'm jazzed just to be part of it. It's been 20 years now. Pretty cool. Okay. I want to present the award tonight for the Florida Heart Research Foundation. And the winner of the Heart Smart Award this year is Carly Stalla, Brigham Academy.
Now I'd like to ask Stacy Ehrenkrantz. Stacy and I are good friends, and I'll never pronounce her last name correctly. But she will be representing on behalf of Lawrence Kids, and she will be presenting the Love and Hope Award.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. What a special evening tonight is. Thank you, Joe. Where did Joe go? Joe? Get back here. Okay, get back here. Special congratulations for this year's 20th anniversary. Before I introduce the Lawrence Kids Love and Hope Kids Tag Art Award, I do want to take a moment to present a recognition to Joe for this special milestone. On behalf of Lawrence Kids, we thank you for all that you do in the community, for also helping to raise the funds for Kids Tag Art. It's inspiring to see your vision grow statewide in so many counties. Thank you. You're amazing. So, Lawrence Kids' mission is to prevent child abuse through education and awareness and to help survivors heal with guidance and support. The Love and Hope Kids Tag Art Award is a special part of Polk County Kids Tag Art program. Each year, the choices are tough because these kids have such incredible talent. Tonight's recipient is Nia Powell from Laurel Elementary. Congratulations, Mia. Joe, here's the box.
Always frustrating when the fifth grader's taller than Stacy and I both. Now I would like to invite to our stage Elion Southern to the stage, who will be representing the Lakeland Regal Auto Group Wheels of Change Award.
I usually do commercials, so I'm used to teleprompters and a lot smaller crowd. But on behalf of our team at Regal Automotive, it's an honor to present the Wheels of Change Award. For nearly 50 years, we've been proud to support the young talent that keeps our community moving forward. Congratulations to Julio from Berkeley Charter, using your creativity to drive real change.
Now I'd like to invite to the podium Celeste Walls and Angela Oxley to the stage, who will be representing the Florida Department of Citrus Orange Harvest Art Award.
Good evening. It's our honor to present tonight's Orange Harvest Art Award winner from the Florida Department of Citrus. For over 90 years, the FDOC's mission has been in part to ensure the sustainability and economic well-being of our citrus growers, the citrus industry, and the state of Florida. This is our third year sponsoring the Orange Harvest Art Award, and we were thrilled with all of this year's wonderful submissions. Each student's depiction was a unique and creative vision of Florida's iconic citrus industry. After much debate and careful consideration, we agreed that the recipient of this accolade had beautifully and masterfully depicted the delicious fruit we know and love as the source of the original wellness drink, Florida Orange Juice. So, without further ado, it is with great pleasure that I ask Mariana Salas from Laurel Elementary to come and receive her award.
Now I'd like to ask Julie Ward, representing Tampa Electric Powerful Art Award.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Tampa Electric Company is proud to sponsor the TICO Powerful Art Award for Kids Tag Art in this 20th year. This award celebrates the incredible creativity and talent of our young artists while showcasing how important energy is to our community and everyday life. Tonight, we're thrilled to recognize one outstanding young artist whose powerful piece of art has truly amazed us all. This artist captured electricity and what it means to all of us. Congratulations to the artist from Lincoln Avenue Elementary, Harper Bowden.
Next, we have a longtime sponsor that actually stepped up a little bit in a new role this year. Obviously, we all know this sponsor and this company, and we are thrilled to have them part of our group of sponsors. Representing Public Supermarket Charities, John Dorn.
Thank you, Joe. So as Joe mentioned, Publix Charities has been a longtime supporter of Kids Tag Art, and I'm very proud that we've now been able to increase our support this year so that we can present the very first Nourishing Communities Award. Publix Charities was founded in 1966 by George Jenkins, and one of his initial goals with the organization was to better support education within our communities where public stores are. And what better way to honor Mr. George's legacy of investing in education than to be part of this wonderful program and offer a special opportunity for a talented young artist to be recognized. I can't wait to hang a copy of this outside of my office in the Publix corporate headquarters so that everyone can see it. And it's my pleasure to congratulate the inaugural winner of the Nourishing Communities Award, Lauren Layer of Winter Haven Christian School.
Now it's my pleasure to ask the Community Relations Manager, Don Willis, on stage to present the award for Orlando Health Watson Clinic, Lakeland Highlands Hospital. That's a mouthful, but we are thrilled to have them on board this year to present the Community Health and Wellness Award.
Good evening. I'm again Dawn Willis, Community Relations Manager for Orlando Health, and I also have Kimberly Moore with me this evening, our Community Relations Manager in the Media Department. We're excited to be here this evening. We work across the county in many different programs supporting the schools and the students, but tonight is a special night for us to, the first time, to award an Orlando Health and Wellness recipient. Our team worked hard for several weeks to really focus on what was the criteria to choose this recipient because of all the great nominations. But we really looked back at our mission for Orlando Health as we moved towards opening this summer our hospital. The mission of Orlando Health is to improve the quality of life of the individuals and the communities we serve. And truly, this piece of art did a great job of kind of reflecting what our team members wanted to showcase to the community. So I'll let Kimberly announce the recipient this evening.
Our winner is Shadi Michelle. Shadi is from South Point Elementary School, and her teacher is Miss Hanson.
Now we're at the Superintendent of School Awards, and I would like to ask to come to the podium Superintendent Fred Hyde, and I think he's going to catch up on a few. There were 2 students that came in a little bit late, and we wanted to make sure they got their medallion certificate. So I think he's going to do a little bit of housekeeping before he presents his award. Superintendent Hyde.
All right, so we're delighted. We have 2 students that we'd like to recognize that have just arrived recently. The first is Aseli Zayas from Lena Vista Elementary. Come on down. And Crystal Gordillo from Citrus Ridge Academy. Whoa.
Good evening, everyone. So you got a taste of what high school graduation is like because we have students do the same thing at graduation. So I want to start by saying congratulations yet again to all of our amazing students. I also want to thank the staff and our parents. You know, one of the things that I have in my 27 years in public education grown to really admire is the fact that we create opportunities for children outside of just core academics. Our school district has a specific goal. One of our 5 goal areas is developing the whole child. because we believe that through the arts, through athletics, through those types of experiential opportunities, our students develop into well-rounded young adults. And so I want to say, while artists may not be created, they are inspired. And you have inspired all of us. So thank you, and please give them one more round of applause. And to our amazing teachers and our parents, thank you for your continued support and allowing our students to express themselves and take a risk and explore the arts in a very personal way. And so without further ado, it is my absolute pleasure to announce this year's winner of the Superintendent's Selection Committee. And for those of you who don't know, while they give me credit for selecting the artist, I typically do, and then my entire office staff tells me I'm wrong and they tell me to pick something else. So based off that, I'd like to say congratulations to Miss Penelope Harity-Vo from Spook Hill Elementary. Did I pick the one kid that didn't come through? Is Penelope with us this evening? No. Okay. Thank you very much. We will gladly accept her award on her behalf. Thank you and congratulations.
Thanks, Brad. Thanks, Brad. Now we're going to recognize a few teachers that have participated in this year's Kids Tag Art. And I would like to bring Nancy Puri up to the stage once again.
All right, so I have the pleasure every year of recognizing our teacher awards. However, this year, before we do this, we have something special because, as you all know by now, we're here celebrating Joe Tedder's 20th year of Kids Tag Art. And so, yes, so and what this program has meant to Polk County Schools is really, it's immeasurable. It's not just the funding, it's the support, it's all of it. It is such a pleasure and such a first-class operation, and we want to say thank you. So is Joe, hey, we want to say thank you to you, and we have a little token of our appreciation for you. So, come on. And so I should have said as well that one of our teachers at Boswell Elementary, Mindy Steiger, is the artist that created that artwork for Joe. So thank you, Mindy. Now, we have a really special thing that Joe also created, which was we had this great program for all of our fifth grade students, and we have a lot of amazing teachers. All of our teachers are amazing, our art teachers, and many are working artists. And we said, why don't we have teacher tags? And so it is my pleasure to announce the teacher tag winners and for this year. So Ashley Mills is going to help me. We are going to award, there's 3 awards, first, second, and third place. And so the award, bring that to me. Sorry. The third place winner is Luis Torres from Laufman Oaks Elementary. The artwork's incredible, isn't it? So our second place winner goes to our wonderful teacher at Sandhill Elementary, Christy Becker Fitzgerald. All right, and so our first place winner is Mindy Steiger from Boswell Elementary.
We're coming up on the close, and thank you so much for everybody that's hung with us a little bit longer than normal. This program usually is a little bit shorter, but obviously we had a lot going on tonight. It's now my opportunity to present the Tax Collector's Choice. This is a tag that I pick every year. A permanent display is hung in our office in Bartow, as well as I purchase a tag, and it actually goes on the front of my vehicle, and I drive around in front of my personal vehicle with this tag for a full year. This year's award winner is a little bit special for our office because the art teacher's mother actually is a 26-year employee of our tax collector's office, and we were unaware of that until after we had selected this art, but Norma Garcia is the mother of this art teacher. And this art student is a student at Bartow Elementary Academy by the name of Isaiah Jackson. Come on up, Isaiah. And the art teacher is Jacinda Brazon. Hey.
Hey, wait, where's Polky?
Where's Pokey? Here he is. There he is.
The family resemblance is purely by mistake. Okay. Ashley, I think you are up to close it.
I'm going to close this out for everyone. We want to thank everyone for being here. We're celebrating art, and it was a great night. A few announcements. So at the conclusion of the ceremony, in just a moment, we would like for Isaiah's family, Ms. Brazo and Mrs. Garcia, to come on stage for some photos. Students have a lot of things to enjoy in the lobby. Tags are on sale. There's a sales table. Tag designs are on display, so students can find their tag up there. You can see it. There's also a gift for the art teachers, a complimentary cookie for the student artists, and a local artist, Josh Bump Galetta, is out there, and there's a fun activity. Kids can help him color in a piece of art that's going to hang in our offices. So thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful night.